Hey there, team. It's Rachel here from the Workshop Whisperer, and today we are talking about procrastination. In fact, we've been talking about it here in your Profitable Auto Repair Shop Facebook group all week, and I'm here to give you some more understanding about why it happens and how it's probably holding your business back and what you can do to overcome it. So, as you know, we help auto repair shop owners just like you to achieve business success. And quite often, we will talk with shop owners who know that they're stuck, that are not achieving the results that they want. And often, the last place they look for the answer as to, what's going on here, why is it happening, is themselves. They are outwardly looking for reasons like the team members or we don't have enough customers, when really the problem can quite often be with that person that is staring you back in the mirror. So let's talk about that person today. Now, if you're on here with me live, make sure you comment in the box below this video so that I know you're here and I can say hi. And if you're catching the replay later on, let me know that as well. So what is procrastination? Well, first of all, it's that thinking, that ruminating over and over again on something instead of making a decision and taking an action. So it often comes about because of a fear of failure. In fact, it can be paralyzing for some people if they suffer from procrastination. And, I know some champion procrastinators, and we've had some champion procrastinators come through our programs at the Workshop Whisperer. And it's often stems from a fear of making the wrong decision, and what will that look like, and what will people think of me, and what will happen to the business if I choose the wrong thing. So that keeps people stuck, paralyzed, and no decision gets made, which is worse than the wrong decision being made, because you never get anywhere. At least if you make the wrong decision, you have the opportunity to learn from that, to correct your course and move forward. So it will leave your business stuck because indecision, making no decision, means that you will miss opportunities for hiring that next right person, for taking up marketing or advertising campaigns that will bring in the extra billable hours that you need. It may even stop you from, being the person to have time off. There's a whole range of things that you can get stuck on. And I remember a time when we started working with a particular client, and they were champion procrastinators, and they came around to realize that themselves, and now they can laugh about it. But because of their indecision, or not wanting to make a decision, being afraid to make a decision, even the simplest things to do with workflow in the business came to a halt because they were the one that needed to make the decision and they weren't doing it. So cash can actually stop flowing in your business if you're a procrastinator and you don't overcome this issue. So what happens is that you may be wishing for change so that you have a different outcome, so that you have better cash flow, you have better profitability, and you have more choice as to what you do with your life. But if you're not capable of making decisions, then you're only going to get the same result that you have right now. So it's actually, it might feel difficult. It might feel really challenging to step into a space where you can overcome your procrastination. But we came up with a really, really simple one-page resource that will help you to move past those things that are just in your way right now. You feel like they're really difficult decisions to make, so that you can get them out of your head, get them down on paper, look at the pros and cons, and then give yourself a timeline in order to make a decision. Then it's about keeping up the habit of following process and also bringing your team in to help you. So bringing somebody in that you can brainstorm with, going outside of your business to ask for help. So working with a coach or trusted advisor to help you through these blockages, these times that leave you paralyzed. And also delegating. Quite often, as the owner, you have control freak tendencies and you're keeping areas of work in your wheelhouse, and therefore you need to make decisions rather than delegating that particular work to another team member who could easily make the decision because they don't have the same emotional attachment. Now, that can also be a bad thing that they don't have the same emotional attachment because, they might go willy-nilly with the business. But what I'm talking about here is decisions where, because you're the owner, because you've grown this baby from the ground up, you may feel like you just, as I said before, you don't want to fail. So you don't make any decision at all. But hand those kind of decisions over to a trusted member of your team who doesn't come with that same history and emotional attachment, who can make a decision, and often the right one, much quicker, has huge advantages. So what you need to do if you are a procrastinator and you're sitting on some things at the moment that require a decision, you know that they do, and you want to be able to move forward, what you need to do is follow the simple process that we have in our one-page resource that we want to be able to give you as a result of watching this video. So if you would like this resource and you recognize that there's things that you're sitting on that you haven't made a decision, then I just want you to write go in the comments and we'll get that resource straight to you. Some of the decisions that I'm talking about is maybe you've been weighing up which software program you're going to move to. You need a new management software system to do your invoicing and your stock control and everything like that. You've demoed a couple, but you're just sitting on actually making a decision and moving forward. Maybe you're afraid that it's going to be a disaster. Maybe you're afraid because you think it's going to be hard work. Whatever it is, we need to make a decision here because your business needs you to make a decision and move forward because things will be more efficient with your new software program. Maybe you've been procrastinating about buying that new piece of equipment that's actually going to make things more efficient in the workshop. You can't sit on decisions like that because it's probably holding up your team. It's actually slowing them down. Maybe you're procrastinating on creating a new position, a service advisor, for instance, because you're not 100% sure of what the role looks like and how will you spend that money? Does that mean that you're going to have to go without something else? What we want you to do here is feel comfortable that that it's okay to make a decision. So we've provided this very simple, as I said, one-page resource. It's going to help you brain dump all of those things that are in your mind at the moment that you're sitting on. It's going to help you get crystal clear on what's a priority, where a decision needs to be made, and the next 3 or 4 steps in order to get that completed and off your plate. So if you'd like that resource, just put go in the comments and we will get it straight to you. But the time to end procrastination is right now, especially coming into this time of year at Christmas. You've got so much actual work going on in the workshop. You don't need your head filled up with decisions that could have been made months ago. So make sure you put go in the comments, get the resource, do the real simple exercise. It'll be done in less than 20 minutes and get that brain space back and get out there and make more money and keep those invoices nice and high. I'll see you again soon, guys.